The UFC lightweight division isn't just the best division in MMA, it's the most unforgiving division in the sport. At heavyweight, one punch can change everything. At flyweight, speed can cover certain weaknesses. But at lightweight, you need the complete package. Elite striking, elite grappling, elite cardio, elite fight IQ, and even then, there are no guarantees. That's why some fighters spend their entire careers chasing the top 15, while others build legacies that last forever. And here's the reality most fans don't want to hear. Not every lightweight is operating on the same level. Some are surviving, some are contenders. And a select few are playing a completely different game from everyone else. Today we're breaking down the 7 levels of UFC lightweights, from the fighters fighting to stay relevant to the legends who turned the division into their kingdom. Level 1. The Survivor. These fighters have one mission: stay in the UFC. That may sound harsh, but the lightweight division is a revolving door of killers. Every year, new prospects arrive looking to take someone's spot, and level 1 fighters are often battling just to remain in the conversation. They're talented, they're dangerous, but they're usually stuck in a cycle of wins and losses, not quite contenders, not quite gatekeepers, just surviving. Without these fighters, though, the division wouldn't function. They're the foundation everyone else builds on. Level 2. The Action Fighter. These are the fighters fans absolutely love, because every time they enter the cage, chaos follows. Winning is important, but entertaining seems just as important. These fighters often take risks that coaches would never recommend, and the result? Absolute wars. Examples: Clay Guida, a human tornado who never got the memo about fighting safely. Bobby Green, unpredictable, flashy, and always entertaining. These fighters might not dominate the division, but they'll always have fans. Level 3. The Gatekeeper. This is one of the toughest jobs in MMA. You're too good for most prospects, but not quite good enough to consistently beat the elite. Every rising contender eventually has to pass through fighters like these. Examples: Rafael dos Anjos, later career. A former king who became the ultimate measuring stick. Dan Hooker, a dangerous veteran capable of exposing weaknesses in anyone's game. Being a gatekeeper isn't failure. It's proof that you're among the best fighters in the world. Level 4. The Contender. Now we're getting serious. These fighters have legitimate championship-level skills. On the right night, they can beat almost anyone. The problem is they're competing in the deepest division in MMA history. Examples: Dustin Poirier, a future Hall of Famer who spent years fighting the absolute best. Justin Gaethje, one of the most dangerous men to ever step into the lightweight division. Contenders live in the most frustrating level. They're close enough to see greatness, but greatness isn't guaranteed. Level 5. The Champion. Most fighters never get here. These athletes reached the summit and captured UFC gold. Examples: Charles Oliveira, a fighter who transformed himself from prospect to champion. Eddie Alvarez, proof that persistence can eventually conquer greatness. Winning a championship changes your life, but it doesn't automatically make you a legend. Level 6. The Division Ruler. This is where champions separate themselves from everyone else. One title defense is impressive. Multiple title defenses create an era. Examples: BJ Penn, a pioneer whose dominance shaped the division. Benson Henderson, a champion who consistently defeated elite challengers. These fighters don't just hold the belt, they own the division. Level 7, the lightweight immortal. This is the highest level. The level where fighters stop being champions and start becoming legends. Examples: Khabib Nurmagomedov, an undefeated force who made elite fighters look ordinary. Makhachev, a fighter many believe represents the next evolution of a lightweight dominance. Frankie Edgar, a legend who proved skill and heart can overcome almost any obstacle. These are the names that define generations. The names every future lightweight gets compared against. Alright, before we continue, here's your official trigger warning. If your favorite fighter landed on a lower level than you expected, you're probably already typing an angry comment. And that's okay, because ranking fighters is one of the fastest ways to start a civil war in the MMA community. Some fans value championships, others value title defenses. Some care about strength of competition, others care about dominance. And that's exactly why debates about the lightweight division never end. The truth is, there isn't a perfect ranking system. But if this video made you disagree with at least one placement, then it probably did its job. Closing. The lightweight division isn't just filled with great fighters. It's filled with different levels of greatness. Some fighters survive, some entertain, some become contenders, some become champions, and a rare few build legacies so powerful that they define an entire era of MMA. But here's the ultimate question. If every lightweight in UFC history fought in their prime, who would come out on top? Khabib? Islam? BJ Penn? Charles Oliveira? Dustin Poirier? Drop your answer in the comments. Because when it comes to lightweight debates, nobody stays neutral for long. And remember, the lightweight division doesn't just create stars, it creates legends.